Good evening, everybody. We welcome you all. Our teaching is what do you need to know to get self-fulfilled. Let's look at Proverbs 11:10, 11:9. Let's look at Proverbs 11:9. Proverbs 11:9. With their mouth the godless destroy their neighbors, but through knowledge the righteous escape. So we have to understand what plans God has for us, or what intentions does God have for us. So the knowledge is when you start to discover things about yourself, and it says that through knowledge righteous escape. Righteous escape through knowledge. Through knowledge, through understanding, righteous escape. They save their soul. And so we have spoken of what we have to learn about ourselves. We are not only body and spirit, we are also a soul. And in our soul, what is important component in our soul is mind. So in order to get fulfilled in life, we need to have mind. So then we spoke about our seasons. We need to know our season, that life is divided into different seasons: past, present, and future. And we spoke that how can we use our past. We spoke about our present, and we spoke about the future. And today I want to speak about other aspects of our life that we need to know. What else do you need to know about yourself, about your life, to get fulfilled? What else except soul, mind, about times and seasons? What else do you need to know about yourself if you want to self-fulfill in life? You need to know your potential. We had a friend of our church, Miles Monroe, who unfortunately died 6 years ago. He is an apostle of potential development. He taught a lot about how to develop potential. He has implemented this terminology in the church: personal potential, potential of the person. So if you want to get self-fulfilled, you need to know your potential. What are your resources? What are your riches, hidden riches and obvious riches? So what is my potential? It helps you to fulfill yourself and reveal yourself in every sphere of life. So, if you want to be fulfilled, what you need to know about yourself, apart from what we have said before, you need to know your potential and how to accomplish it. What abilities do I have, and how can I fulfill it? How can I implement it in my life? How can I use it for self-fulfillment? What are my spiritual, what are my physical, what are my abilities. And all these abilities, they are given to us not for sake of us, but for sake of serving others, so that we could serve others, other people here on earth, and so that we could serve God. So how to discover your potential? You just have to ask. Some believers, they think that we can discover our potential or our gifts. Our gifts we can discover only when we pray to God and God reveals it to us supernaturally. No, that is not only through supernatural way. We have spiritual gifts. We can discern it by examining ourselves, by watching ourselves, watching after yourself. We have books. I have written a book, Who Am I and Why Am I Here? This book can help you to discover your potential and know how to find your potential, how to find your gifts. And our gifts are coming not only through revelation, not only through self-study. When you get to know yourself, you can figure out your potential, your resources, and your gifts. One of the ways how you can do it is to ask yourself a question: what am I doing best of all? Very simple question. What am I doing at my best ability? If you're doing something at your best ability, this is a hint for you that you need to develop yourself in this, or you need to use it for the sake of humanity and for the glory of God. So if you are doing something very good, don't wait for revelation. Don't wait for a prophet to come and push you. You see that something is going right. Just go and work on it. That is one of the ways how you can fulfill your potential. Simply ask yourself a question: what am I good at? What am I doing best of all? One of the ways how to discover your potential and your gifts and your talents is to ask a question to people. Ask others, what do you think about me? What am I doing best? What do you see? What people notice of you? And sometimes it is not only a pleasant thing how people talk about you, but you need to determine how you can use this information to discover your potential. So this is because we don't see ourselves from the side. Many people know us better. Many people look from a side, and they may help you to get to know yourself better. So when people talk about you and this resonates in your heart, then you're right. You may notice that this is yours. You don't need to look for some super revelations through 20 or 40-day fast. Just ask those people who surround you. They will reveal it to you through their comments or through their assessment of who you are. So you can discover your gifts and abilities and potential also through self-discovery, self-examination. It is not self-examination that brings you to depression, but it is kind of positive self-examination, self-digging. You have to dig yourself and test yourself and ask yourself different questions. Am I able to do this? Am I able to do that? Can I do this? Can I do that? So this self-digging can actually help you to discover your potential too. your gifts and abilities that are hidden within you. There are many teachings in our church about it, so you can study it more. What else do you need to know about yourself to get self-fulfilled? And yeah, ask yourself, what environment is the best for me? Where I am performing most? In what environment I am performing most? Whether it is where people cheer me up, or where they are motivating me, or where they are pressing me, pushing me, or when I am by myself. You have to ask yourself a question: in which environment is the most productive or favorable for you? Where do you get more self-motivated most of all? So if you know what environment of people that surrounds you, inspires you, what environment, what people encourage you to do more, help you try more, achieve more, so then you need to look for such an environment, and you need to be in that environment more often. So if you ask yourself such question, then you will find out that you follow your life systematically and purposefully drive your path. So God will guide you through your thinking, through your mentality, and you have to ask yourself a question: what environment is the most favorable for you? Which environment is the best for you? So, and you have to stay there. This is like Psalm number 1. The tree that is set next to the waters will be fruitful. So where are you planted? Where is your land? Where you need to be seated to feel yourself energized and to feel yourself refreshed, renewed, that you need to do more, that you want to do more, that you want to move forward. So ask yourself such question about your environment, and to use this environment for inspiration, for self-inspiration. Use this environment to push yourself forward and get more results. Next, ask yourself a question. What differentiates me from others? Ask yourself this question not because you are worse than somebody else, but in order to discover your uniqueness. I have written a book called The Laws of Difference. You need to discover your differences. Why and how are you different from others? So where you are different, in those places you're going to be the best. Next, you need to know your weaknesses. You need to ask yourself a question: what is my weakness? And if you would know your weakness, it will be much easier for you to resist some challenges, and it will be easier for you to overcome troubles. So you need to know your weaknesses, so that enemy wouldn't destroy you. There are no people without weaknesses. If there are such people without weaknesses, then we don't need Christ, because God doesn't. Because you doesn't need God. You are not spoiled. No, it is not possible to be in a world where there are people without weaknesses. So you need to know your weaknesses and ask God to help you to discern them and to overcome them. So I'm trying to do it very fast because I'm after the court and through the whole day I was there. So I'm just going to give you very fast messages. You need to know your potential, your resources, and your abilities. You need to know your environment. And through other people you need to figure out the potential. And also you need to know which environment is beneficial for you, which environment inspires you. So what else I want to tell you to get fulfilled in life? Righteous escape through knowledge. It is Proverbs 11:9. So righteous escape through knowledge. So let us work on ourselves. Let us figure out and discover for ourselves what we don't know for now, what will be in benefit for us. What do we need to know about ourselves to get self-fulfilled? We will continue tomorrow. God bless you. Pastor Christina, we're inviting you. Pastor Christina, we have done the program very fast. Oh, please, somebody told me to remind about the book. Pastor Ludmila Borysiuk, your calling and your purpose. What is your what's the difference? So for this leadership school, our pastor has written a book, Calling and Purpose, What's the Difference? The book is very small, and I thought that calling and purpose are the same, but they are actually different. I realized that they are different. So if you really want to know about your calling, I've spoken about it today. So this book is just for you. It's going to help you. God bless you.